an evolving and interesting market, retouching your photos with AI. It helps you, deliver your photography much faster, fully retouched images to your clients. I have shared my experience with VEAUX AI on the channel. If you haven't seen this one, you know where to go. It performs well, it has strong features, but it doesn't quite fit my workflow. So how is Retouch4me different and how does it perform? Let's find out. It took me some time to wrap my head around this one because they look similar, but in the end they are really, really different. VEAUX AI is a standalone software where you can do all the editing, retouching, and color grading in the software alone, where Retouch4me is a series of plugins that concentrates on the retouching process within Photoshop. When you head to their website, you have to choose which plugins you need and buy each one individually. Once bought, it's yours to use. With VEAUX AI, you pay for each photo you export by buying some credits up front. 1 credit equals 1 export. I have been using Photoshop for more than a decade now, and I won't step away from Adobe's software, at least for now. So VEAUX wasn't ideal for me as I had to open another separate software. I use the frequency separation technique and then do a bit of dodging and burning, localized, only face and body, and then general over the entire image. This may take some time, different for every image, and it's the least fun part of the process for me. This is why I got myself the Heal, Dodge and Burn, and Volume plugins. And on top of that, the Mattifier plugin just in case. And you know what? This is basically all I need for the majority of my work. Some may argue that VEAUX AI proposes much more in one single package, which is true. However, I found myself using only half the features of the program at best. I'm in a phase where I wish to step back. This means a moderate and subtle approach to the amount of retouching applied to an image. And this is why Retouch4me suits me better at the moment. So how does it perform and how do I use it? It's really easy. Like any plugin in Photoshop, just find the one you need, adjust, the little slider until you have the desired effect, and then click on apply, and that's it. I choose to use the mask or soft layer function, and once you press apply, it does the work for you. You can then reduce the opacity of your layer or even add a mask if you wish to reduce or erase the effect on specific parts of the image. My priority was to optimize my current workflow, and these plugins are a real time saver for me, and I can use them, again, inside Photoshop. With some of my bendy models, the effect is at times less effective, but on regular portraits, I barely have to modify anything and can move on to the color grading part. mattifier plugin helps me reduce shine or harsh highlights. I don't use it all the time, but it came in handy on some of my recent images. So you guessed it, it's a matter of workflow. How do you work? What do you actually need? Are you still using Photoshop? These questions will help you decide which solution is the best one for you. If you use Photoshop, if you wish to have a natural approach in your retouching, and if you usually work on a small number of files per session, then you are a bit like me and Retouch4me might be your best bet. If you need fully retouched photos on huge sessions, then you might look away from this, as there are other solutions out there that will help you deal with that better. I may take a closer look at the other plugins that they propose on their website. You have some useful links down below, so please check them out. The BTS videos of these sessions will be all available on the blog and on the blog only, so if you are interested in that, you know where to go. I believe I will be able to share them next week. That's it for me now. I guess that I will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care and please have a good one.